Hey everybody, and welcome back to a new video. It's Mike here with Mike's Drones and More, and today guys I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of the Bugs 2 and the recently reviewed Bugs 3 2 drones. Since it's getting close to Christmas time, I thought we'd compare the two and see which one might be the better drone for you in your choice. So hold on a second guys, and I'll be right back and we'll get right into the comparison video. Alright guys, so welcome back after that short break. So as I said before, we're going to go ahead and do a comparison on the Bugs 3 and the Bugs 2, and let's see, compare the two, and so that way you can make an informed decision. I know it's getting close to Christmas time. A lot of people are wanting to know what might be the better drone. So we'll start off with the Bugs 2 since we just did the review on the Bugs 3. So here's the Bugs 2. Now this does not have the extended landing gear on the bottom like the Bugs 3 does, but it does have a SD card slot on the side here, and this one does come with a 1080p 1080p camera that does record. The motors on this are brushless motors. Now the casings for the motors, they are that plastic just like on the Bugs 6, so we'll bring that in close for you guys so you can kind of see it. And I have not had a single problem with these motors whatsoever. I've flown this a few times and no issues whatsoever, not getting warm. This is the battery that comes with it. It does slide right in the back, just like this, and then it turns right on. There's no on and off switches with the Bugs. There we go. So it comes on. The battery is probably worn out. Oh, there we go. Okay. So when it first comes on, it flashes like that. And you guys know, you've seen the review video of this. If you didn't watch it, I'll put a card up at the top for you guys so you can check that out. So on the bottom it's got the flashing lights, and what you do is you spin it 3 times this way when you first boot it up, and that helps to get the now we're inside, so it's not going to lock on the GPS, but once you do that, then the lights will stay blink one color, and then you go like this, and then you spin it around another 3 times like that, and then all the lights will eventually stay straight. So I'm going to go ahead and turn those lights off. There we go. And then it will lock into the GPS for the Bugs 2. The Bugs 2 comes with this controller. This one does have a lot more telemetry than the Bugs 3. So it does tell you your height, your distance, tells you how far away. It does have video feature over here, so you can stop and start your video and take your pictures, and it does also have smart return to home. And this controller is also a auto hover, which is nice for beginners or also for GPS drones. You'll see that a lot with the DJI drones as well, just like the one I have. So that's basically the gist of this one here. Now this camera that it comes with, this is not adjustable. It's in one place. It's not stabilized, so it doesn't have a stabilized gimbal, but neither does the Bugs 3. So, but it is in 1080p and it shoots really nice video. So I was really impressed with the video that it shot on this one. So they both have pretty much the same size props on it, and again a little bit different design. So that's what this one basically looks like. And this one you can order in just the camera version like I have, or you can order the camera version plus Wi-Fi feed. So it gives you a live Wi-Fi feed of what you're actually seeing, which is really nice. A lot of people do like that. So that's the Bugs 2. So now we'll pull the Bugs 3 over here. So here's our Bugs 3. This is what it looks like. You guys should already see this. And this one, it does not come with a camera automatically, but it does come with the action camera holder. So as you can see, the filming that I did with the action camera was not too bad. Again, this one does not have stabilized gimbal like the DJIs or anything like that, so you're going to get, you know, a little bit of the shaking back and forth and things like that. So it's not going to be DJI quality, but you can still get some really nice footage. If you bought a lesser expensive action camera that was like a 4K, you could put that on here and you could certainly get 4K camera, where the Bugs 2 limits you to the 1080p. So I think that's one advantage that this one does have over it. This one, the motors are metal. They are not that plastic encasing. So that's nice. And the other thing about this as well is that the Bugs 2 has a more proprietary battery. So let's take a look at both of them. So this one, it's encased in this plastic. They're both in plastic, but this one you can kind of see it's got an XT30 connector, and you can actually power up the Bugs 2 with your Bugs 3. So I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. So you can see the XT30 connector right there. So you could basically, it slides right in there, and then you can just basically kind of just sit it in there. Let me get it in there again. There we go. And then you can just plug it right in and it will power on. So let me turn the connector the right way here. There we go. So you can see it actually, it does power on the Bugs 2. So the batteries are compatible. The only thing is when this goes in, it's not going to sit nice and flush, but you could probably fix that with maybe a piece of Velcro across here, or like a rubber band going across the two arms like that. And you don't have to use the Bugs batteries. So any hobby grade battery that's got an XT30 connector on it will work. And I haven't tried out the 3S. One of my viewers suggested trying a 3S battery, so I might give that a shot. But yeah, as you can see, they're both exactly pretty much the same exact battery, either or. Now, this one, a little bit of advantage of the Bugs 3 is that you can pop the top off. Really, really super simple. So if you burn out an ESC, you can pop that off. If you're any good at soldering like I am, you can go in here and you can replace your ESCs. You can also do some more modifications that I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to be doing because we'll get to those videos later. But yeah, a lot of cool things you can actually do with this one. And you can upgrade the camera too. Like I said in the initial review, this just has an LED light on the front, but you can also purchase the 5.8 gigahertz camera, and you can also purchase the Wi-Fi camera. So this one's got a little bit more options. I think it's a little bit more versatile. The only thing that this one, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter to me, but this one does not have the GPS and does not have the auto hover feature. So this one, the Bugs 2, has the auto hover feature, and it does have GPS on it. And you can see they're almost identical in size. I mean, pretty much, yeah, if you put them like this, they fit right up on top of each other. The Bugs 3 is a little bit bigger in design underneath. Bugs 2 is a little bit more sleek. So yeah, so I think that's pretty much the logistics of the two drones, side by side. And this one does have the higher landing gear, so you can put your action camera on here, where that one does not have the landing gear, it just has the camera. So it kind of depends on what you want. If you want a little bit more versatile drone that you can do a little bit more mods with and changes with and things like that, go with the Bugs 3. If you're looking for just a straight up GPS drone with auto hover feature, got a really decent camera, go with the Bugs 2. So they both almost fly exactly the same. They're both very nice drones. We'll go ahead and set them here side by side next to each other. So you can see they're almost identical in size. Like I said, the body on the Bugs 3 is just a little bit bigger than the Bugs 2. And like I said, the only thing this has over this one is this one has GPS and auto hover. This one is a manual where you have to adjust your hover and you have to adjust your throttle and everything else like that. So you guys make the decision. Now what I am going to do next week, guys, is we're going to take both of these out and we're going to fly them together. I'm probably going to take off the legs on the Bugs 3 and I'm just going to fly it just standard with nothing attached to it, and then we'll see how they perform. I think the Bugs 3 is going to get a little bit more powerful than this one, but although when you take the GPS off and you turn it off and you just do manual, this does have quite a bit of speed. So we'll see how they perform next week, but this is just really a side-by-side comparison of the two drones that are available. They're both extremely well made, great drones, both brushless motors. They both have the large props. I think the ones on the Bugs 2 are just a tiny hair bigger than the Bugs 3 is. And like I said, just depends on what you want. If you want something that's standard, that's going to have GPS, auto hover, you don't care about modifications or anything like that, then you probably want to go with your Bugs 2. If you like being able to control your drone by yourself and you don't mind the throttle and hovering, and you like the fact that you're able to put on an action camera, then definitely go with the Bugs 3. Otherwise, they're both really, really nice drones. I don't have any complaints about them. The controllers are almost identical to each other. One's black, one's white. Now, I did try and see if I could bind up the Bugs 2 with the Bugs 3 and vice versa, and I could not get them to bind. So I don't know if I'm just doing the binding incorrectly or what, you know. So, and like I said, with the Bugs 3, it's kind of a plain Jane kind of controller, not much to it, where the Bugs 2, you do get a lot more telemetry. So that's another plus for the Bugs 2. But if you don't care much about the controller, you're looking for just some fun, inexpensive, then go with the Bugs 3. But like I said, guys, next week we're going to take both of these guys out. We're going to fly them in the park, side by side. Not at the same time, of course, because I can't do that. But we'll do like a flight with the Bugs 2, and then we'll do a flight with the Bugs 3, and we'll see how they do. I think next week, guys, since it's Christmas time, a lot of people are shopping for drones. I am going to do a comparison on the ProMark VR drone that I did my initial review on last year at this same time, because I know there's going to be a lot of people asking about that. And I still have yet to hear back from ProMark drones. They were going to send me one of the new GPS drones, and they haven't done it yet, and I haven't heard a thing. I've tried emailing them several times. So ProMark, if you're listening, just wanted to let you know that I'm going to try, hopefully guys, to get one of the GPS drones on Black Friday if I have time, and do an initial review for you guys, because I know a lot of people have been asking questions about that and want to know, and hopefully I can get one on Black Friday and do a review, because there's going to be a lot of people doing Christmas shopping. So guys, that is my side-by-side comparison of the Bugs 3 and the Bugs 2. These are both by MJX and both awesome drones. Have no complaints about either one of these. So next week, like I said, we're going to do flight reviews on both of these side by side. We're going to compare them, see which one does a little bit better. I think the Bugs 3 is going to do a little bit better, just because it feels a lot more powerful when I flew it over the weekend than the Bugs 2, but we'll just have to wait and see. And maybe I will try and get the Bugs 6 out and do a little comparison for you guys with that one as well. So guys, if you liked my side-by-side comparison, please hit the like button at the bottom for me. I would very much appreciate that. And if you want, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button. That really does help out my channel. And if you want, you can hit the bell. The bell just lets you know when there's new videos we have every week, typically on Thursdays and Fridays. And definitely Sunday we have our normal Q&A as long as we have questions. But we do an update video as well. So GearBest is sending me a new racing drone, so I'm hoping that will be here next week to do a review on that one. And they're also sending me a second drone. It's a smaller mini drone. It's one of their new ones that they have, so I'm going to be doing a review on that one as well. And I'm still waiting on my racing drone parts to come in, so as soon as those come in, guys, I will do a full tutorial video on what you need to buy to make your own racing drone, and then I will do another whole video on how to put together your racing drone. I'll try and put another video together from beginning to end on what to buy, how to build it, how to program it in Betaflight, and then just basically everything you guys need to know. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for all the awesome comments as usual, guys. You guys are awesome. I appreciate that. And just keep all those coming. I very much appreciate it. I read each and every one of those comments, and I try and get back to everybody that I can. So thank you guys as usual. In the meantime, guys, while you're waiting for the next video, let's keep our drones up in the air and flying high. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Have an awesome day.